Who doesn't love cool abandoned stuff? Probably someone, but that someone isn't me. Last week we went to the Catskill game farm. It used to be a zoo, a very sad zoo. Luckily it is not anymore. And we rented the giraffe house. It's got cool stuff, old stuff. Look at that. Look at that old TV that my nephew was so sad didn't work. He craved the TV. Kodak. It's not a zoo anymore, but there were chickens and there were goats. This guy was looking at me. You can explore this huge property and there are a bunch of abandoned buildings. You can't go in them, but it's kind of cool to look at them. And then you're like, oh man, that's a sad place to put an animal. I ended up doing a lot of research about this place. I ended up doing a lot of research and a little bit of crying. I'm not gonna bum you all out with some really sad stuff. Except this, which is a lemur habitat where they only lived on that island. That's what the guide said. This is a really sad one too. I was like, what is in that window? Had to go up and investigate. It's just Headless Santa, don't worry. Some of these buildings were so cool, they'll have potential to be fixed up. Not that though. I was afraid of that. I was wearing snowshoes for the first time and I fell down twice. Right here is one place. And I was saying, I can't turn around while I was falling. The caretaker, Sean, did take us into this one building, the Rhino House. He claimed somebody got eaten, I believe, by a lion. I spent 3 days researching, found nothing, found no information about anybody ever getting eaten here. I even went through old newspapers. Why is a chair in an abandoned room so creepy? These are danger stairs, but I did go down them to the darkness. I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like Sean put it there. There are bats. Look at the little guy. He was hibernating. That was where somebody definitely didn't get eaten. And now we're out of the rhino house and going by a graveyard. Just a graveyard in the middle of a zoo, you know. You know I love that. One of these goats is named Gary. Amazing name for a goat, 10 out of 10. This was the giraffe house that we stayed at. It had pictures of the old zoo all around. This is actually where they kept the giraffes, and you can see where they rubbed their heads against the wall, where the paint is missing. That was a depressing fact. But I said I wasn't going to tell you all the depressing stuff. Oh my god. I'm going to tell you some of it. They would keep 20 baby bears on concrete. You could feed them ice cream. Hunters in the area would kill the mom and bring the babies to the zoo. Also, they did bear shows 3 times a day. And elephant shows. There's videos. You ever seen a bear in a dress that looks so incredibly human? Riding a bike with a muzzle and a chain? Ugh, dark. Too dark. Let's look at the signs. Those are some cool signs. You know I love a sign. Nice big kitchen area. 2 fridges. 2 ovens. Looks like we're getting to the end. I will say I would go back to this place. Maybe in the fall? Time to get the hell out of here. Go do something, alright? Bye.